Hello, good day. I'm Arcel Tito, a school head of San Isidro Elementary School. Was once a classroom teacher, now is a school head of San Isidro Elementary School. As a teacher, I am a dedicated educator, a leader, a school leader who believes in holistic learner growth. I balance instructional supervision, community partnership with my stakeholders, and spiritual guidance. As they know, I'm a choir coordinator, a choir leader in our St. Vincent Ferrer Parish. My passion lies in learning joyful, in making learning joyful, and in making learning meaningful while fostering collaboration among teachers, among parents, and among stakeholders. Why did I choose teaching as a profession? I choose teaching because it is both a calling. For me, it's a calling, it's a mission. Aside from my first course, choice of course, engineering, I went to teaching. Yun nga, sabi ko, because for me, teaching is a calling. Uh, for me, kaya ako dinala rito because I have a mission. That's why I uh, I say that teaching as a profession is a calling and a mission because it allows me to shape the minds, to nurture the values, and to contribute to nation building through education. Meron ba nag-inspire sa akin para maging teacher? I was inspired by my mentors because these mentors of mine, they modeled compassion, they modeled wisdom, they modeled service. Their examples showed me that teaching is not just it's just about knowledge, but it's about transforming lives. Okay, so another question is, as you can see here, is how do you handle stress? Okay, of course, lahat naman ng tao, kahit di ka teacher, will handle stress. So I manage stress through first thing to do that I do, prayer. No? Pray. Siyempre, karkararag ka, pag nagdadasal ka, na babawas yung galit mo, imbis na magagalit ka dahil nagdasal ka, you will be soft. You will be guided more on your thinkings, how to deal. Meron din ako ginagawa ko minsan, I play music. I sing, I play guitar, I play keyboards. And the last thing that I do to handle stress, reflect. Reflection. Bakit kaya nangyari yun? So I reflect. So, I also practice time management. I delegate tasks and then I maintain good communication with my colleagues. Siyempre, to share the load. Alam ko na kung minsan, kahit problema ng school head o problema ng teacher, share mo para makapag-suggest din sila. Are there any benefits of being a teacher? Of course. Ang pinakagusto ko is the benefit of the opportunity to influence the future generation. Diba? Pag teacher ka, you influence these children So, these future generations, may ambag ka sa kanila. Kaya, yan ang maganda na benefit. Another benefit of being a teacher is, hindi lahat kasi may continuous personal and professional growth. Sa DepEd, or kahit hindi sa sa mga agencies, there is a continuous personal and professional development. Isa sa mga gusto ko, benefit ko, pag nakita ko ng mga naging estudyante ko ay nagiging successful in their lives. When my learners succeed. Yan. Another thing is gusto ko rin na benefit of being a teacher is the respect. People respect you. The community respect you. They trust you in your decisions. Another question here is, why do I think teaching is rewarding? It is rewarding because every learner's success is a teacher's legacy. Siyempre, the gratitude of the students and parents and the impact of society make challenges worthwhile. Okay. Next question is, how does teaching influence students' future? Teaching, actually, it equips students with knowledge, with skills, and also values. These things guide their decisions. These things guide their careers. These things guide also their character. A teacher influence often extends beyond the classroom. Next question given is, ano ba ini-enjoy ko bilang isang teacher? Compensation. Secondary na lang. Although lahat naman siyempre you enjoy compensation, sweldo, bonus. But why I enjoy most? I enjoy inspiring curiosity, creativity. I enjoy inspiring confidence in learners, seeing their growth and knowing I played a part in it. That is deeply fulfilling. Another question is, code of ethics, importante ba sa mga teacher? Yes, of course. It serves as a moral compass. It ensures teachers uphold their dignity. It ensures fairness and professionalism. The Code of Ethics protects both the teachers and the learners by setting clear standards of conduct. Our question is, how should teachers maintain professional inside and out of the school? Teacher ka, you should be a model. You should be a model of respect. You should be a model of discipline. A teacher should dress appropriately. You should communicate courteously. You should avoid conflict of interest. Lastly, you should uphold honesty. You should uphold fairness in all dealings. Buti na lang, di ako naging engineer. Next, as a teacher, how will I follow the PRC Code of Ethics? Siyempre, by practicing fairness in grading. When I was a classroom teacher, in rating for my classroom observations to my teachers, respecting confidentiality, avoiding favoritism, and continuously improving my craft through professional development. Is there any importance of the Republic 4670 or Magna Carta? Of course. This Magna Carta for Teachers or Republic Act 4670 safeguards the teacher's rights. It ensures compensation. It provides security of tenure. It recognizes teaching as a noble profession, deserving protection and support. Okay? So, another question given is, how do you balance work and responsibilities in personal life? I set boundaries. I prioritize tasks and dedicate time for my family. I dedicate time for faith. Actually, every Sunday, yan. Alam nila yan. And the rest, balance is achieved by discipline and self-care. Okay. Next question is worst experience with the student. Paano ko na-resolve ito? May isang estudyante kasi noon na who disrespected me. So, what did I do? I addressed it calmly. Bastos yung bata. So, calmly. Dapat calm ka. No? I spoke with that student privately. And then, I explained the rationale. Then, I set common ground. Transparency and empathy. Empathy, being in the shoes of the children, of the child. These things, being a transparent teacher, an empathy teacher, or I empathize with that student, it helped resolve the conflict. Kasi, inukuha mo yung loob ng bata. So, any advice or tips would I give to aspiring teachers? Tandaan nyo that teaching is a service. It's not just a job. No? Be patient. Be compassionate. Keep learning. Keep innovating. Build the relationship with your students. Build the relationship with your stakeholders. Benefits of Magna Carta? Yun nga, inuulit ko. Parang naulit na nga. Security of tenure. Fair compensation and salary increase. Protection against unjust dismissal. Kung mayroong child protection policy, mayroon ding teacher protection policy. Ito yung Magna Carta for Teachers. Opportunities for professional growth. So, paano ba ang Magna Carta for Teachers right? How does the Magna Carta protect the teacher's rights? Sabi ko, it ensures due process in disciplinary cases. This Magna Carta provides a safeguard against discrimination. It provides it guarantee benefits such as leave of absences, leave privileges and retirement benefits. Retirement pay. Responsibilities of teachers according to Magna Carta. Being a teacher, you uphold high standards of teaching. You commit to continuous professional development. Serve with integrity and dedication. Lastly, you respect learners' rights and dignity. Again, this is Sir Dondon or Sir Donarci Tito, the school head of San Isidro Elementary School here in Angadana. Thank you. Bye.